Hi ma'am, good morning. So this is the front end of my application. So here I can add to cards, and then decide to check out. So this is where I'm collecting my checkout information. So in this case, it's going to be my own info. So I just put in my name and my phone number, and then I check out. So it says checkout successful. So let's actually take a look at the backend code. So this is my server.js where I run my app from. So the server requires Express from our node module, and then here I have created an instance of it. So I am actually using I am using express.json from here to allow me render data from my backend to the front end or to the view to say. So express.statics lets me render my static files from the public folders. And then here process.env specify the port I'm running on, which in this case is port 8000 provided by Work2. So I'm setting up my HTTP header for my app here, which allow me send requests from the HTTP server. Here we require MongoDB clients that lets us connect to the MongoDB database, and then I have created an instance of it here. In this section, I'm connecting to my cluster directly. So this is the connection string here. And then I have actually specified my database, which in this case happens to be lesson store. I am specifying parameters for the route here. So this is the collection from database. So this parameter connects to the collection file in our database. And this route here, it's actually the route that actually renders my index.html. So basically, this route renders my HTML page from the public folder, and this route here gets the collection. So this column / columns actually specify the column in our database that we are actually getting, and then it returns an array of all the data in the collection. So here this route gets basically the name, phone number, and then necessary fields from checkout page. And then here this route actually posts the collection. So we're actually posting from the checkout page to the other collections here. And this is where I'm listening from, which is my ports here. So we go over to index.html. So in the index before now, we were actually encoding our lessons initially. That's in our coursework one. So this time we're going to fetch all those values from the backend. So for a start, I'll initialize all those fields to an empty array, and then I'll create an anonymous splitted function, and then use this API to fetch the courses from the backend, which will return a JSON file for me. And then we can populate our arrays with the JSON that this file actually returns. And then I also updated my submits order. So on this submits orders, I am actually reducing the inventory of available orders in the courses. So after an order is submitted, we push, and then so if I actually go up here I have an order object which hold our checkout information for our customers, like their full name, phone number, course ID, and an array that holds the number of spaces of course they are buying. So if we go down again, so when we actually submit our order, it pushes the course ID of each orders in the cart and reduce the available inventory. And then I also updated the number of spaces for each course. So after that, in this place, I have a fetch API that actually posts all that info to the backend. So here I have set my header, which it's a post, and then it's a JSON file here. So we're going to get a JSON file in return, which actually populates our fields. And I think that's all. So this is just like a function which basically checks my checkout field if the full name and order has been entered. So if these conditions are met, it returns true else or false. So thank you, mom.